go. Oh, I aced him. Let's go. Oh, I still outplayed it.
Level 50? Yo, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Hylia Casper.
Oh. Not walking all the way out of this cave. Oh. We just ascended to drown.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Morty's conviction. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, ho ho.
Oh, yo, dude, I wish this was real. Played him. Yes. Oh, we also ulting. No, I live. No. Yes, I still got one. Oh, you're dead. Oh, let's go. Oh, I aced him. Let's go. Oh, I still outplayed it.
Level 50? Yo, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Hylia Casper.
Oh. Not walking all the way out of this cave. Oh. We just ascended to drown.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Morty's conviction. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, ho ho.
Oh, yo, dude, I wish this was real. Played him. Yes. Oh, we also ulting. No, I live. No. Yes, I still got one. Oh, you're dead. Oh, let's go. Oh, I aced him. Let's go. Oh, I still outplayed it.
Level 50? Yo, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Hylia Casper.
Oh. Not walking all the way out of this cave. Oh. We just ascended to drown.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Morty's conviction. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, ho ho.
Oh, yo, dude, I wish this was real. Played him. Yes. Oh, we also ulting. No, I live. No. Yes, I still got one. Oh, you're dead. Oh, let's go. Oh, I aced him. Let's go. Oh, I still outplayed it.
Level 50? Yo, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Hylia Casper.
Oh. Not walking all the way out of this cave. Oh. We just ascended to drown.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Morty's conviction. 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
Hello, friends. I don't know what's happening. Like, I can't even type in the chat or in Echo's chat because it keeps saying that I'm sending messages right now. So, yeah. Hi, Harmony. Hi. Thank you, Peter Rhombus, for Gary and mom friend. Dude, like oh, Julian's message went away. Said I gotta fix it. I disabled it, and I don't know what's happening right now. Also, hi, Erat. Thanks for hanging out. And whose message did I miss earlier? Aiko, what's going on? Echo told me to come pressure test it. Thank you for pressure testing it. I thought it was disabled. Is it still there, guys? Maybe I just have to delete the entire thing. It's still going. And we're not even, like, collecting it. Wait, the messages are going too fast. That mom friend said, yes, very much so. All right, you know what? We're going to delete the entire thing. And I'm also going to delete... Let's just delete the currency. It's still going, which is crazy. Events. The messages have reached laminar flow in my chat where it doesn't even look like anything's happening. Wait, can I type now? Oh my god, I'm back. No more check in jail. Okay. Is it still in the rewards? Oh wait, I should probably unmute Echo Stream. Oh, never mind. Nope, it is not. Yeah, maybe we just give up on the check-in for now because that was very cursed. I don't know what the hell just happened. Thank you, Pina Ramos, and everybody else, Carrie, that tested it out. And that mom friend, thank you guys for coming through from Echo Stream to pressure test that. That was insane. Harmony said I made a great financial investment today. Ooh, what did you do? And thanks, everybody. Yeah, lesson learned. It worked for like a little bit, and now we know not to make changes while we're streaming. That was a little insane. Army said I bought 20 pound bag of white cheddar and ooh, nice. That sounds good. There's like a certain like mix of popcorn like that my parents would get from Chicago. Carrie said we got you. If we need chaos testing, will help. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Julian said is getting bookshelved until further notice. Yeah, I will. Well, probably won't be back for a couple streams. That's what I was trying to do to test it off stream, but like I don't know, maybe I'm not good at testing things off stream to activate it because it can only be activated like once per day. If I can't get it done properly, and if I could get it back to where it was, where it still said 0, because I don't even know if this is a command anymore. It is not. Okay, we removed it officially. You can remove the limit on it. I might have done that on accident, and I feel like that's why I went like bonkers. That was kind of insane. I will go find the tutorial later and rewatch it. Echo's like, what did you do? I just followed Echo's instructions. Oh man. And there's the break. That was pretty good timing. This is something we need to do at some point, yeah. Harmony asks, do you watch football? Avery, apparently there's supposed to be a 30th anniversary Pokemon announcement at the Super Bowl. Echo said I can send it over. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I just watched someone's like PC tutorial, so I feel like that's probably why I got messed up, because I was trying to best match whatever I could find on YouTube to Mac OS. And I probably should have just asked Echo first. But I didn't want to be a bother. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Julian. At least we have something. It's all about learning from failure. I don't really watch football, Harmony, but I know the Super Bowl is coming up. And if you guys didn't know, there is like a Pokemon commercial. There was like a little teaser on Instagram with Jigglypuff. Some people were like, is Jigglypuff gonna sing with Bad Bunny? Julian said, guys, we need to upgrade Bro to a PC or a better Mac. I don't know if a better Mac is gonna fix it. I think a PC would be the better option. But in this economy, prices are crazy for PC parts right now. And they're probably never gonna get cheaper. So there's that. One day we will have a daily check-in that works. And if I can't get it to work, then I'll try to get it to the point where it was, even though it said 0. I'll take 0 over nothing. So at least we can type in the command. You're asked if I ate. I haven't. Well, I ate like at lunch, and I should probably eat in a bit, but I'm technically still hosting this meeting. And oh, that's what I was doing. I was working on replying to a teacher. Yeah, put that task in. Task reply to you teacher. I'll just type in reply to. There we go. Get some food after. Yeah, I'll definitely get some in a bit. I'm not quite that hungry yet, and I got a lot of work to do. Harmony said, I don't watch either, but I'm mad. I took someone's shift at my second job because I was trying to be nice so we can watch the Super Bowl, but now I want to watch the announcement live. Felt that, yeah. And I don't know when it's going to happen either, because Super Bowl commercials, unless it's going to be like a halftime commercial, I don't know. Depends how much Pokemon really, went in on this commercial, but maybe I'll see it, maybe I won't. What do I do on Sunday? I don't think I'm really doing anything on Sunday. I'm probably going to be packing, because starting next week, we will be traveling like every week for work, and we will be out of town a lot of the time. And I'm hoping that I can make some sort of a schedule for you guys, so you know when I go live. Because, yeah, we've already been traveling locally for work, and then next week is going to be the plane travels again. And I don't want to just straight up be MIA. And also, where are we at with YouTube right now? Well, that's not how you spell studio. I am always leaving, Harmony. Oh my god, thank you for whoever subbed probably during the stream. We're at 498 subs on YouTube. We're about to hit one of the first benchmarks to get monetized on YouTube, which is 500 subscribers. And then after that, we need to get 1,000 watch hours. No, not 1,000. 3,000 watch hours. But it's really cool to see that we're almost there. So if and whenever we do hit 500, the hot tub stream. Oh wait, you did say that, didn't you? I was just thinking, oh, I could rip the Charizard UPC now. I don't own a hot tub. But we are almost at 500. Harmony. Need your shout out too. Oh wait, and Julian. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, if it happens before or by Sunday, then I will definitely be ripping some Pokemon cards, because it has been a while since we've ripped some cards on stream. And there's a small in chat. So cute. We are almost to the finish line of Pat Flynn's posting 30-day superfan posting challenge. If you guys don't know what that is, or if you don't know who Pat Flynn is, he is the creator behind Deep Pocket Monster Official, or the should I open it, should I keep it sealed guy. And he put out a challenge for creators that wanted to join to post to YouTube and Instagram for every day for 30 days. And I'm tired. Not because of his challenge, but because I've been posting every day to YouTube for over a year now, and I'm exhausted, and that is a very unhealthy and quick way to burn out in the world of content creating. And so now that I've accomplished that, I'm just like, I want to figure out a different way to go about this. Now that like our Echo said, no kidding, damn. Yeah, now that our presence is, I guess, like out there, at least in the YouTube sphere, and also on IG, it's been pretty fun being able to post and kind of just see what happens with it. This last year has been a lot of experimentation with just content creating in general. So over last year, for all of you that have been on this journey with me since we got laid off, it's been an interesting ride. And Carrie, thank you for the follow earlier, and Fatman Fattingson, thank you for the follow. I think those got lost in the in the cursed daily check-in moment. I need to go back and clip that. I don't know what the heck was going on there. I messed it up. Clearly, I'm not good at following Echo's instructions. But yeah, the 30-day challenge ends on February 10th, and so all of our stuff is already scheduled. If you have seen it on YouTube or Instagram, it's really just been me, which honestly I should probably make like a talking head video about this, which I plan to. Or I could just clip this from stream. I don't know. I have not done my taxes yet. That will happen in the coming weeks, just because I'm also still waiting on, like the mail that comes in, like all the forms and everything. I've gotten a couple from health insurance stuff, and I think my taxes are going to be a little wonky too, because part of it was like unemployment. Yeah, there's like a couple months of unemployment in there, and then I started the job, so that's going to be, yay. It's going to be all these, yeah, I'm still waiting for stuff to come in, so I can't exactly file yet. I got a message. Hold on. Never mind. But we are almost to the end of that challenge, and I'm excited to not post on Instagram and YouTube every single day. And I took the easy route with this challenge. The goal was supposed to be making like something that builds on top of each other. So after the 30 days, you kind of like embark on this journey of whatever series you created. And then I'm pretty sure Pat Flynn is going to release another challenge where he's going to have you create like a TikTok or something else where you continue those 30 days and build on your momentum. I'm too tired for that. And I wish the best of luck to all the other creators that are doing the challenge, and also Pat Flynn for supporting creators out there and encouraging them to put themselves out there. I think he's gonna create something really great from these challenges. I have a feeling like he already has like content that exists. I think even books that he's written. Time is at 1. Oh, the break is almost over. I'll probably still be yapping for a little bit before I get back into doing some work. But I have a feeling he's gonna make like a course, like a content creator course. And right now he's kind of doing this all for free. If you guys follow his content, which I'm sure everyone has seen it, if you look at Pokemon cards, or if you don't, because his little jingles are great. Kudos to him for being able to support other creators and helping them get started. And there's the break timer. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Part of what I'm leaning into is like I do want to slow down on the creating and probably bring it to like once a week. So that way I can actually post stuff that's more meaningful. Not that the things I was creating wasn't, because a lot of you get to experience that live, which I love. I love it when we're on stream and we get to experience those moments together. But a lot of those things go up after the fact. And so instead of doing his challenge where it was supposed to be building on stuff, I took a different approach where I decided that, one, repurpose the content that I have and highlight the great moments that we've all shared together. And also for people who haven't seen that stuff, because a lot of the things that I reposted are things that happened like well over a year ago. And there's so many new followers to the YouTube channel and on Instagram that it was like, you know what, people are appreciating it, which I'm very grateful for. And it was a great way for me to just kind of look back and reflect on, you know, what's happened over the last year and a half since we started posting like, or clip farming the TCG pools. And I really enjoyed like making my little version of the recap, just to kind of highlight, hey, here's all 5. And then like I kind of went every day reposting the old video. Harmony said that one video you posted on Instagram where you were narrating is so cute. You have such a great voice in general, but for that sort of thing too. Oh, thank you, Harmony. Thank you. Yeah, I posted I think like 2 more of those where I was able to narrate over it. Like the first one, I was trying to be creative with the pack trash, the pack graveyard, before I threw it away. Actually, I still have it. It's in a box, but like, it's not all over my floor anymore. I'm wondering if I'm still gonna do something with it. I'll throw it away soon, but it's just organized in a tiny little Amazon box that I need to throw away. But I was like, let's use it as a backdrop, or let's try to get some footage of me just pouring the packs out, just so people could like see like visually how long this journey was. And I really enjoyed making that video that you're talking about, Harmony, and the other two. The other two, I did my own version of like remixing my own content, where if you guys were able to see that, like I used OBS and put a little circle frame of my face. Because I know that the faster way to do that is, if you didn't know, Instagram released an app called Edits. I imagine that's to compete against something like CapCut. It's free, and it directly connects to Instagram's app, and it uses a lot of AI. And I did not want to use it, just because as much as I also work in that industry, I'm also like, I don't need to cut that corner unless it comes to a point where I need to make my work more efficient. And also, when you edit with edits on Instagram, it does say edited with edits. And so I think then I would have to signify that my content is like AI generated, which it's not. And so that's something that I have a concern with. So for the time being, I figured my own workaround, and I do enjoy editing my own content. It's all a learning process for me. So is that, Erat said, is it a dog or a cat? It is a dog. It's my dog, Miso. She's a little, I think she's a Chiweenie. Harmony said you have natural agyo. What is that? How does that sound Korean? It's Korean for meaning the things you do have innate cuteness. Oh. Thanks, Harmony. I appreciate that. I don't know that I do, but thank you. Yeah, like I don't know. I want to make sure that the things that I create have still that element of me in it. And even though it's not like, oh, I'm using like, you know, crazy type font that everybody else uses and like super high quality stuff or whatever, which I'm also like trying to combat myself. I think this is also something as many like creators that embark on this kind of journey experience, like, I need better equipment, or I need to post every day, or I need to do this, and that. And it's like, no, you don't. And I'm still battling with that myself. I want my content to look a certain way, and I feel like one day I'll get there when I actually try. And I kind of get over my own fear and insecurities of certain things. Of like being able to record in public and other stuff like that. Because being in front of the camera is not, I mean, clearly I do it for stream, but I find it fascinating that it's easier for me to do that here than it is setting up a camera in the middle of a park or a walkway or even in my own room and recording stuff. Yes, I do have a dog. But yeah, I really enjoyed making those recap videos. Might do more just to continue highlighting other things that I appreciated about this journey, or just creating more talking head videos, and probably adjusting my camera so it's not like just my face, because the distance of it, excuse me, I was like, oh god, this is like really zoomed in. But yeah, I really enjoyed that, so I hope you all did too. Harmony said, have you any chance to play Ascended Wings yet? Oh, Ascended Heroes, not yet. I have not, which is why I kind of wanted to stream today so I can play it. But then, like, literally right before I started stream, my parents were like, do you want to go watch a movie tonight? And I was like, I'm like, I want to do my own thing and play video games. I keep saying Ascended Wings Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack lol. But if it's some family time, I feel like I should go spend time with them, despite me wanting to stream and play video games. Both my parents are now officially retired, so it's nice to see them kind of just relaxing and doing their own thing. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be co-working still for the next little bit. Got a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, I haven't opened TCG Live yet, so I was planning to play that on stream today. Maybe later tonight. What's my schedule like tomorrow? Maybe later. I don't know. It depends when the movie ends. Because if we watch a movie at like 7 p.m., that's not happening. Or it might, knowing me. I tend to stream really late, so there's that. Okay, looks like that meeting didn't happen, which is good for us. And I have a lot of unfinished stuff that I didn't do. And I didn't do that either. There's a lot I didn't do today. Harmony said, teach your parents how to play Pokemon TCG. That would be a great YouTube video. I think I would at some point, yeah. I just wish there was more space in my house. And I wish I recorded when me and my brother were teaching my younger cousins to play, because that was pretty cool. But they figured it out really fast. But yeah, I think teaching my parents would be a fun thing. Oh, thanks, Frosty Tools. Meanwhile, let's get caught up on chat. Chat's buzzing with tech upgrades and Pokemon hype. I'm surprised Frosty Tools didn't recap the chaos that just ensued. Yo, Fake Steve, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Wait. Chaos suggests a PC boost for Avery, while Harmony juggles work shifts and Super Bowl plans. The elusive Smoliv escapes capture, and tax talk sneaks in. Meanwhile, Avery's voice gets some adorable Agyo, I don't know if I said that right, praise. Thanks, Harmony. Don't forget, co-working means breaks too. Back to productivity we go. That is true. What's going on, Fake Steve? Thanks for coming to the stream. It's getting really warm in my room. Times it's 4. Okay. Wait, is play Roblox? Oh, I do not play Roblox, sadly. Sorry. I saw you mention that earlier. Totally missed it in the chaos of things. Not that I don't want to, but I just never played it. I think what I'm gonna do next. All right, so we're out of the meeting, but don't know why my door did that. do have to go walk. Yo, Papa Mitchell, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream, my guy. Good to see you. Oh, not an exclamation. Oh, wait. Okay, so I was supposed to reply, which I haven't done yet. There we go. We'll do that first. Oh, we actually... Done 2. There we go. Finish the task. Sweet. And there's a sun current in chat. How you doing, Papa Mitchell? Alright, we yapped our way into what? Like, my chat is blocking the Pomo timer. There we go. We yapped our way in about 15 minutes of this Pomo. What's new? Hope you're doing well, Papa Mitchell. Have you, were you the one with, when we were having troubles on ZA with the online ranking? I come back, I will be back after I walk my dog in a little bit. I need to reorganize this. There you go, so you guys can actually like see stuff on YouTube. That's not it. Where's the chat? That's not it. Let's move this up. There we go. That's a little more organized. Okay, well. My big baby. This is Miso. Say hi to everyone, Miso. Thanks. Oh, thank you. I don't want... Okay. I don't want kisses right now. Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna go walk Miso. Oh. Thanks, E-Rat. Yeah. She's just a little baby. Thanks, Stink. Yes. She is dog. You wanna go on a walk? You wanna go walk? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Wanna go walk? Yeah, she's excited. See that tail wag. Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna go walk her real quick. And then I'll be back, and then hopefully lock in to wrap up stuff for work. Yeah. Alright, I will BRB. Enjoy part of my homie's podcast that I was in. I'll be back in like 20 or so minutes, I think. 15, 20 minutes. All right.
Welcome, everybody, to the PokeLads podcast, a Pokemon podcast where we talk about all things Pokemon and where we answer the question, what is your favorite Mega Evolution up to date with the release of the new Mega Evolution lines and Pokemon ZA coming out in about a week from now after this episode releases. I'm your boy, Does Size Matter LOL, aka Adrian, aka AJ, aka Toxic Man Player. Here with my co-host. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my friend.
Hey guys, Sneaker Dad 93 here, aka Damien. That's it.
If you can't tell, we're recording this pretty late at night. We're all like in our like early 30s, which is pretty much the new 40s of this generation. So we're like running on no sleep.
I will take the fault on that. That's just what it's like having a 1.5-year-old who just she's growing, she's learning, and she's refusing to go to sleep any earlier than like 10 o'clock or even later. So anywho, okay, so what is my favorite Mega Evolution? It's so hard for me to pick because there are some really great ones, and then there are some meme ones that I would like to just pick for the fun of it. But I just kind of had a remembrance to I'm a big fan of just having beefy boys on your team. So Mega Swampert just looks absolutely yoked, and I would love to have his shoulder line, you know, the broad shoulders and the buff ass arms. Like, yeah, hell yeah, that's who I would go for mine. But Adrian, who would you go for yours?
glazing Mega Swampert right now. So those are the kind of bodies you like. You like your big built beefy men.
I what? Didn't
We're not judging you.
mean
It's
to,
okay.
I didn't mean to paint myself into a corner here, but hold on. The question's you, not me. Like,
No, I'm like Mega Pokemon. I don't have a favorite one because my favorite one has yet to come out. Imagine if there was a Mega Miltank and instead of 4 nipples, it doubled
oh,
it and it came out to 8 nipples.
this man is 10 toes down on Miltank. You have
Yes.
to respect it. Well, this episode we actually have a guest with us. He's a very close friend of Adrian's, and we've been trying to get him on the podcast for quite some time. So we're finally happy that we have him here with us. We have Avery Balas. I actually don't know how to say your last
That was
name.
right. Yeah.
Velasquez?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we also known as Avery Balls on Twitch. Welcome to the show.
Hey, everybody.
And if you were to pick your favorite Mega Evolution Pokemon, what would it be?
Oh man, it is kind of hard. I like that Adrian said like I don't have a favorite one yet because it hasn't come out. I appreciate that. Um, if it, I know you guys said like up until now, I feel like it changed over time because when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out and they brought out Mega Sceptile, I was like, all right, that's it. Sceptile is one of my favorite starters.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
that's when I was just like, damn, they did really well with all three of them, honestly. Exactly like you were saying, Damien, like Mega Swampert, swole. Mega Blaziken's design is really sick too, and I think like with the X and Y trio, similarly, like they did a great job with all three of those. But I'd probably have to say Mega Sceptile. And before that came out, like I think I chose version X because of Mega Charizard X. Not that I'm like a crazy Charizard fan, but for me it was that Easter egg of like it's shiny Charizard, and it just reminded me of like the OG kind of like shiny Charizard TCG cards, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe they gave a little homage to that. At least that's what I think. You know, when X and Y came out, and it was strange that only Charizard and then Mewtwo got X and Y forms, and now Raichu does. So kind of curious if that's going to be a thing moving forward, if there's going to be kind of dual evolutions for other Pokemon, but who knows?
Yeah. Looking forward to it, and looking forward to seeing basically the official list when it comes out next week. I'm stoked because Kayla was nice enough to give me the Nintendo Switch Pokemon Legends EA combo. So it's an early birthday present for me.
Nice.
So I'll be just shut down and just caved in once that comes out. All right.
I was too lazy to purchase the Pokemon bundle. I ended up getting the Mario Kart bundle.
I did too.
And then and then purchasing ZA right after pre-ordering it. I was like, I wanted the Switch now.
Oh wait, so Avery, did you, or rather, I guess a question for both you guys, where did you guys pre-order from? Because I know that different vendors have different pre-order bonuses or like goodies to give out. So where did you guys order from?
Yeah, I missed the first pre-order on the Pokemon Center because they came with plushes, right, of the starters. And at that point in time, it was just, you know, money. I was like, I'll get it later. And then it disappeared. I was like, oh, I guess I'm not pre-ordering it anymore. And then luckily that second wave came out, and I think it has some pins, but I didn't realize that at that point, all the other stores like Best Buy, Walmart, whatever, were doing their pre-orders. And I think the Best Buy one came with like a lot. It was like, oh, there's a poster with it and like some other memorabilia. But I'm like, I'm cool with the pin. I would have been really hype if there was like I don't know, they're not doing special edition Switches for this generation. I was kind of thinking like, oh, is there gonna? Well, they didn't release a Zelda game, but you know what I mean. Like if there was a dock that had, I don't know, Legend ZA on it or something like that, or with the Mario Kart one too. I was like, oh, would there be a Mario Kart World Nintendo Switch 2? But if anything, I'm just lucky that I was able to get even a Nintendo Switch 2 and then pre-order it at Pokemon Center, put up a second one after too. So thank you, Pokemon Center.
There was like a leaked fan photo. Like I thought it was real, and it had like Zygarde on the Switch 2. Yeah. So I thought it was like an official release too. It would have been cool if they had like that design, but I have a feeling they're gonna save that for an actual mainline game, versus this just being like, you know, part of the Legends line.
True.
But yeah, I ended up pre-ordering mine at Best Buy because I saw that it came with a mouse pad, but they advertised it as like a TCG playmat, and it has the the town map or the city map. I forgot where the fuck this place or where the game takes place. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. It has like Zygarde at the bottom left corner or something like that. And it just shows the entire map. I'm just hoping it's not like an actual mouse pad where it has the embroidered like edges and where it's like really thick. I really hope it's like one of the nice like TCG style playmats. So that's pretty cool. Plus, at Best Buy, if you don't end up like pre-ordering it, it's on sale for like $30 if you just want to buy the mouse pad playmat thing separately.
Oh,
Hmm.
I didn't know that.
Noted.
Yeah, I originally was going to do it from GameStop because I was trying to trade in my current or like the Nintendo Switch that I did have, and I think they were doing $60.
Oh,
But uh, what's when my wife decided to surprise me for uh, the gift for my birthday, she basically caught wind of the fact that I was trying to trade in my Switch, uh, and she was like, "That's basically what spoiled the surprise of letting me know ahead of time." Where she was trying to say, "Don't do anything. I already pre-ordered it, so please don't try to buy it yourself." Because at first I was just trying to see if I could just get some cash for my birthday, and I was just like, "Oh, I'll just do the trade, and I'll just offset the cost." But she actually pre-ordered it from Best Buy, and then I tried looking up Best Buy traded deals, and it turns out they were able to give me $70 for it. So I was able to get like a little extra money for that same trade-in value, which was cool.
nice.
Um, but yeah, looking forward to getting the playmat, and just kind of curious also to see if it's like a mouse pad versus like a actual TCG mat, just like how Adrian said. Um, but yeah, so for our listeners here, Avery actually has quite the following on Twitch, and he's quite the content creator himself.
I don't know about that, but thank
We're using him for our own exposure.
you.
We're just we're asking him to boost our bottom. But I wanted to get a better understanding of like what it was like for you starting out with just being on Twitch. Like, how did you grow your audience? Was it just something that you just kind of naturally fell into, or even where you wanted to just taking a step back before you even Twitch? Just how did you want to just start out with telling everyone your story?
Yeah.
Hey, before you start, you got to hit us with your infamous tagline when you get rated. What's your catchphrase?
I low-key was about to just say that.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to intro
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's really just like, hey guys, my name's Avery. I'm a recovering high school English teacher turned co-working streamer. And then I kind of go from there. I play Pokemon TCG, Nintendo games, etc., etc. But that's kind of like the first tagline. And just to make it clear that like, yeah, I'm a former teacher. That's a really big part of my identity. And, I think the journey that led to what is today was a lot of like, after I left the classroom, was like, who am I without Mr. B? Like I've become so enveloped in my life with education and I'm super passionate about it. But I also had realized like my tether to the classroom was like so strong that folks that were our age, they're going out rock climbing after work. And that's kind of what really pulled me into it. And like a lot of other things where I was like, wow, I'm very invested in what I do. I love what I do, but I don't have any hobbies outside of this. And so that's kind of what started having me branch out from teaching. But really, like Twitch was just something that I only knew of because like my brother used to work as a bar back at there was a bar in San Francisco, Folsom Street Foundry, I think, or something. They did a lot of video
Folsom
game
Street
stuff.
Foundry. Yep.
Yeah, and so he
Nice.
used to work there, and I think Twitch like had an event, and so he got like free Twitch gear, gifted it to me because he was able to snag an extra one. And so back in like the old pep days and interning and stuff, I would wear this Twitch hoodie, and people would be like, "Are you a streamer?" And I was like, what makes you think that? And I was like, oh, I'm wearing a Twitch jacket. And so like that kind of just implanted in my mind over the years. Even students, when I started teaching too, they're just like, oh my God, you're on Twitch. And I'm like, I don't even know what that means. And so like fast forward into the pandemic where it kind of started, me and some of my other friends, we used to have our own podcast too. And we brought on like our other friends that were streaming, they were DJing and other stuff. And I think the pandemic was a big time where streaming kind of took off.
Oh yeah.
And so those friends that were already at, like 500 to 1,000 followers, they were kind of, I guess, infecting other friends where it's like, you should stream too. It's really easy. Like you already have a PC build. You got a camera, just play Valorant. Like it's so easy. And in my case, it wasn't because I didn't have a PC. And so we did an episode where the rest of our guests that were on were like, what would you say that Avery and one of my other friends, Mario, would do as streamers. And so my homie Mario, he's now like an announcer commentator for like the Smash Brothers Ultimate community. And
Oh,
Oh
so
that's
wow.
pretty crazy.
and so
What?
before he got to that, it was like he just played Smash on the regular as Jigglypuff, and now he's like the NorCal Jigglypuff in his ranking and all that stuff. But back then, like our friends were like, "Oh, he'd make a really good commentator. He's really good at speed running stuff, and he could do Smash Brothers content." Lo and behold, it turned into his thing. And on my end, it was like the word co-working didn't really exist yet, so people were like, I could see Avery doing like productivity streams where he's just like
Ah, okay.
online, people are studying with him or something. And I ended up trying it out because I was like, that's something I thought of. And so where it all started was 2021 or whatever, the 2021 school year. Um, we were required to do office hours with San Francisco Unified. And they're just like, you need to host office hours because the school day ends at like 12 or 1 p.m. And my kids weren't showing up because Zoom fatigue. And I already
Mm.
knew while I was teaching class that they were on Twitch. So I was like, I'm just going to host office hours on Twitch to, kind of create a space outside of Zoom. And that's kind of where it all started. I started doing the co-working streams, and students would actually come in for essay writing help. My mods were, former business and math majors, so they would help them with stats and stuff. And it kind of just created an ecosystem that was really for my students at first. And then after, the pandemic, I kind of just kept it up as a hobby. It didn't really go anywhere. It was just like, I kind of want to hop on. I have the ability to stream. Started playing Nintendo Switch games. And I think I started taking it more seriously this year when I previously got laid off. So I was unemployed for about a year. And I was like, you know what? Got nothing better to do. AJ saw that I went to Pokemon Worlds in Hawaii and he had like made a comment on it. He's like, dude, are you playing TCG? And I was like, you know what? Why not? Like, let's learn
My
how to do
spider
this.
senses were tingling. I was
Yeah.
like, man, I sensed something. I sensed a disturbance in the force.
And like when he commented on it, I was like, do you play TCG? And I learned all about like AJ's like just TCG history in general. And he kind of just gave me the tip like, hey man, if you're really interested in playing, you should check out TCG Live. It's the app for the game. So that way, like, because I was asking questions about like, where do I start? And he's like, it's easy there because you could just play for no money and get into the game. And the option during unemployment to better myself professionally, which was, which I did. I bought LinkedIn Premium, but didn't do anything with it. I was like, I'm going to take project management certifications and other things, to try to make myself more viable in the job market. And I was like, or I could no life it into TCG Live and stream on Twitch. And those are like my two pathways. And I just dived straight into Twitch and TCG Live. And I think that's where it all kind of started. Like, we ended up hitting 300 followers like sometime last fall. And the reward for the community was like, okay, we're going to open a Discord server because like the stream was just TCG Live. AJ was also in and out of that too. And people were just queuing up to play each other. It was just this little community of people. Like it got too much in the chat where people were like, I want to play Avery next, but you know how long games are. So it's just like,
Yeah.
we need a server so people can share their tags and just play against each other so that they can come on stream at some point. And for a little while, it was a nice little thing. And then after that, yeah, the TCG journey just kind of started, and I just kept streaming on Twitch from there. I'm not that big, but I'm not even that big. Like 500 followers as of recently. I'm proud of that.
Oh, I'm not big. 500 followers. Ooh.
We all have to start somewhere.
We had to
man,
start
but-
somewhere. Like, but yeah,
No,
Damn.
that's awesome though. You know what's funny is that your what's it? We maybe on this podcast we just love teachers because there's Adrian, there's you, my friend Jeremiah was on this episode.
That episode was awesome.
Yeah. So I think we as people just have this idea about kind of going hand in hand with the Pokemon community about giving back to the community. Wanting to just create this ecosystem where we're all just thriving and enjoying and doing what we love, and helping those who come after us also enjoy that same ecosystem, thriving and doing what they love. So that's awesome that you were able to create that for yourself. That sounds like an amazing journey. So kudos to you. Really quick, just want to say that right off the rip.
Yeah, when we talked with Jeremiah in that episode, we really went into like the like the education portion, what he does with his like TCG club out at Burden. So he taught at Burden too, which is one of our old pep sites when me and Avery were still teaching for pep.
Mhm.
And yeah, like man, I have to always like kind of humble myself and also like give the flowers to people that used to be educators because that shit was hella hard. Like I can't even remember what it's like to be in a classroom, and there's a reason why like I personally left. But like there's always going to be that aspect of education that's with us that we like to like pass on to other people, just like Damien was saying, right? So like even though like you're no longer in like a normal like high school classroom, you're still finding ways to promote some type of education, whether it's through doing your co-working streams with folks on the internet or even like your past students or even like teaching people about like Pokemon as well. So that's really cool, like just to see how like that passion of education doesn't always have to be tied to like the actual classroom, you know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah, and like to your was it Jeremiah? Sorry, I forgot his name. Yeah,
Yeah, Jeremiah.
to his credit too, like I don't even know where I know why I stumbled upon it during the stint of unemployment. My brother found this like job posting that was like looking for Pokemon TCG teachers, and I was like, that is so specific. But it was just through like a small private company, and they only pay like by the hour, but the class is once a week, 1 hour, so it's really not that much. But it kind of kept me busy, which was nice, and like it was the two postings were literally Anime Club and Pokemon TCG Club. And
Oh wow.
my brother was like, dude, that's literally you. And I looked into it. I taught for a semester. It was like second to fifth graders. The Anime Club was kind of like an English class. It was teaching narrative through anime. And so like, protagonists, antagonists, etc., using
Mm.
shonen anime and other stuff and teaching the genres and everything. And then Pokemon TCG was just straight up learn how to play. And the school already is equipped with those Battle Academy sets. I mean, they're
Mm-hmm.
missing so many cards. Like kids over the years stole so many of them.
Yeah.
But I I sat down through the resources and like learned what the Battle Academy was. I was like, oh, this is actually really great. Like the cards are numbered and you don't have to learn how to shuffle or search for things. It's really just you literally play it in order and you learn through those literal steps of the game. Just the hard part of getting kids to be patient, I think, was the challenge because they were just so excited that there's Pokemon cards in front of them. And then to ask, a 9-year-old to focus on the math or even just read what the card says when they're just like, I just want to play Pikachu. And it's like, I'm going to do 200 damage. And it's like, that's not how that works. But
They be making up their own fucking rules, the wild, wild west of card games.
they really do.
I feel like we've all been through that as kids too. Like for
Mhm.
Yu-Gi-Oh, you just summon blue eyes with no tributes.
That's pretty much how it was. They were kind of just playing however they wanted, and to a certain point, with both the Anime Club and Pokemon TCG Club or class, whatever you want to call it, I just realized I'm like, you know what, these are kids, and even though there is a structured curriculum that I was supposed to follow, the goal is that this is memorable for them. So even with the Anime Club, I like kind of threw away the lessons that I had, and I was like, we're just gonna watch anime, and you guys are gonna draw your favorite characters, and I
There
kind
you
of
go.
just then like with Pokemon, it was just like you guys are just gonna play against each other, no rules. They ended up getting it down because shout out to I don't know if it's Pokemon TCG's YouTube channel, but they have a really good like 7-minute video, 12-minute video that
Oh,
explains literally how to play. And I sat down with the kids, we watched it, and after that, like they got the basic rules, and I was like, why didn't I do this at week 1? Because it was like week 7 already. you know? um, but like they understood that like okay, there's prize cards and we have to like play in order, and it was just by the end of the course, it was funny because uh, about half of them knew how to play, and so when they saw someone was cheating, they would just call each other out and be like, "You can't do that! Like it's
Judge.
my turn to do this." Yeah, it was so funny, dude.
And then lo and
oh,
behold, one of those kids become the juniors champion, juniors world
Oh,
champion
that'd be
for
crazy.
upcoming worlds.
and then they'll shout out Avery as their teacher for getting them that far into the game.
So like
What?
you talked a little bit about just like content creation and stuff like that. I think like you're probably one of the most like, at least the people that I know like closely and personally, like one of the most like consistent, and you're really like dedicated to the craft. Like you have all your like your stills, your thumbnails are really dope too, and like just the shorts that you put out. I feel like you're a really good content creator. But I want to like go deeper into like how did Pokemon TCG start for you? Because like I feel like we've come a long way since like what is it, like maybe a year ago, where like I hit you up about like, oh my god, you play, to like where you are now. Like, can you talk a little bit about like just the TCG portion of it and like your relationship to it and your journey in learning the game?
First of all, thanks. Because I don't think my thumbnails are great. It's just whatever I can find in the video, and I'm just like, all right, we're gonna go with this part right here.
I mean, they're just like professionally made. I don't know, just maybe that's just me,
no,
but
thanks.
it looks really good. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I try. I'm trying to get more into like the long form content and actually intentionally making thumbnails and other things, but like that's a whole nother art to it, you know. And like I think like is it Sneaker TCG Talk or something? The guy in
Hmm.
Canada. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know, him and many others, like when I kind of look at their content, I'm like, man, how do I kind of get there? But I think part of where I'm at right now, it's just like I do enjoy the streaming aspect of it because there's a live community. And again, it kind of Damien, you were talking about it. It kind of reminds me of the classroom. Like it feels like an easy transition where it's just like I can directly talk to people about the things that I'm opening right now. Um, and it's funny because some viewers that have come in, there's one guy very recent. Shout out It's Kuya Joey. He came in and I pulled
Yeah.
like a Shedinja, and I was like, oh, you could like do this and this with Ninjask, and it'll do that. And he was like, oh, uh, you're really knowledgeable. What the heck? I thought this card just came out, and I was like, no, I was reading like the abilities and stuff. He's like, I was just like, oh, shiny card, that's really cool. Like, but
He's
yeah,
Damien. He's also like a resident like off meta rogue deck builder too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I what's it? I think I remember Avery had posted about how he had just gotten to RCS on TCG Live,
mhm.
and uh, I just messaged him like, "Hey, congrats!" And he asked me the question, "Hey, like now that do I lose my RCS rank?" I'm like, "No, but you could just like go lower in ranking but still be RCS level." And I told him how I'm a rogue degenerate deck builder, and then I showed him. I think it's when I was running that stupid Garganical deck, and I still play it from time
Mhm.
to time. But whenever I run that stuff, like I kid you not, my ranking goes down to like 1200s or something like that.
I wouldn't know. I only play meta like a true player.
I definitely feel because like of AJ, I am like a meta player in a sense. I mean, you pointed out that like when I started playing Archaladon, you're like, oh, all right, like not necessarily meta, but not necessarily rogue either. It's like just not a common play. And I hope to get into like that type of level of theory crafting or deck crafting at some point. I feel like well, you've seen my brother's deck. He's literally playing a mill deck, and so we've gone like two different directions. Where I'm trying to figure out how the meta works, and then he's just like, let me try to find all the cards that are just going to mess with people because I just wanted to, disrupt them and all that kind of stuff.
I respect it though. That man is like 7 formats behind playing Great Tusk Mill, but he's still making it work. I'm like, holy shit! Like he
Yeah.
locked me at locals the other day. So like respect to him. Shout out to Addison, man.
Yeah, dude. He even like he beat me on the first round because like he kept milling my cards, and I was like, okay, well, hello. Oh my god, Jeff, did you raid? Hey everybody. Thanks for the raid. Hold on.
Want to say hi to the chat?
We were walking Miso. Hey Raiders, welcome in. What's going on, Avery's number one. Fuck! He's BRB. Sorry. How was your stream, Jeff? Sup, Pooks? The Furpogi G and Jeff are in chat. Hi, Ninjin. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Split Tree? White balance is crazy. I know. The background's super blown out right now because of the sun, so like my ISO's like crazy low, and my dog, Miso, she likes sunbathing by the window, so can't put up the blackout curtains. Want to say hi to everybody? Like, bruh, get me out of here. Yeah, bro, co-works in the clouds. The back is blown out. What? Miso is a cutie patootie, indeed. Let me turn on some front lighting. Miso, egg said hello. He's like, yeah. Erad said, you're back. Welcome back. I am also back, and we have 4 minutes left in this pomo. Oh, there's a Simi-Seer in chat. Papa Mitchell said, cute dog. Thank you. I think she is the cutest. Welcome in, Raiders. Thanks, Jeff, for... oh, we got no Pokeballs. Thank you for bringing everybody over here. Oh, thanks, little Ninjin, for the follow. You gotta type in Pokeshop, and then Pokeball, and then the number. Or there's a little window under the stream where there's a shop button, and then you can just purchase it in there. There we go. How's that? My hair's not. There we go. Oh, I didn't even throw a Pokeball. Wait. Yeah, it costs like points. I think every time you catch a Pokemon, you get currency. And then if you go to their Discord, you can also earn currency like daily. PokeHelp, I think. And there's like their Discord link in there, which reminds me I should go get my dailies on the Pokegame community. I don't even remember where that server is. There it is. They have like a daily channel. Poke Daily. Let's see what I get today. I got a rare reward. I got 597 credits. Nice. And it escaped. Anyways, I did not continue what I was saying. Welcome in, Raiders. What's going on? My name is Avery. I'm a recovering high school English teacher turned co-working streamer and Pokemon trainer. And we haven't streamed in a while. And we're probably not going to stream for a while again. Because we are going to be traveling for work in the coming week. So I'm going to try to be better about making a schedule for you all. I used to do that during unemployment, and I never got around to posting it after we got a job. So we kind of just streamed sporadically. But I want to make sure that y'all know when I'm free to stream. There's an ad incoming on Twitch in a minute. Ake asked, how did the trip go with the messy booking? It hasn't happened yet. It's coming up. Yeah, it's coming up. It actually will be next week, I think. That was the trip that was kind of like wonky. Which reminds me, I should double check to make sure everything is booked. Because I don't want to be missing something. But I'm pretty sure it is. And then there's actually still a couple other ones that I have to book for the following week. And then, oh man. Thanks, Ake. I appreciate that for the good luck. The Magic Wizard from the Magic Wizard of Random Spells. Nice name. Would you like to know a not so fun fact? Sure. Got 1 minute left to focus, but we're gonna hit the break again and then maybe enter the next pomo and lock in then. Since we just went on a walk with Miso, we were yapping quite a bit earlier. We had some crazy stuff going on in chat with the daily check-in. It was really funny. Except I'm gonna go try to finish my stupid dishes. Good luck with the dishes. We are done walking. Oh, that's not the right keyboard. We're done walking Miso. And I have to do one. There we go. Yeah, Miso was like trying to square up with some other dogs while we were walking, and I'm like, oh man. Usually I try to walk Miso around like 3 p.m. if I can. It's just like a good break for myself. But that didn't happen, so just to like avoid other dogs. But if you're here to co-work, welcome in. Hope you stick around. If you like the vibes and everything. Yeah. Oh, the ad break just hit on Twitch. Oh wait, I could get rid of this sticky note now. How do I get rid of it? That's 1. And that's 2. Okay. And now we're in break time. We're probably gonna like half work, half be present with the break. Why is my whatever? Hair is just gonna do whatever it wants. Actually, that's already on. Yeah, I think the light. Well, I can just turn on this. That's really bright. There we go. Well, Jeff, I hope you had a good stream. Unless you can't hear me. If you got a raid and run, by all means. I hope you had a good stream. Urat said, "You day? What do you mean? Like my day? It's going all right. I think. Had a lot of stuff to do still. Yeah, we're probably not going to stream through the rest of the night because my parents want to go watch a movie in a couple hours. But let's try you day 8. What did you mean by that earlier? Like day 9? I don't know what that means. I'll wait till the ad's over. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a boomer, so I don't think I know what that's in reference to. But I appreciate the laughs. Oh, where did my... That's not the right mouse. Let's try... How many... I don't know how many tabs I have open. Studio. Hi, Alicia. How are you doing? Welcome back. Long time no see. How's life? We are in the middle of our break right now. Just came back from walking Miso. Now she's sausage on the bed. She's just passed out. Save that for now. Oh god, there's so many text messages from work. Alright, at least these ones aren't work related. It was yesterday. Little Ninjin asked, did you ever recover from teaching high school? I think I did. It's a great question. I kind of just use it as my tagline. I'm still a teacher in different ways. I don't teach high school as of right now. I'm teaching teachers, and I actually teach Pokemon TCG, the trading card game, after school to kindergarten through, I think they're like 4th graders or really 2nd graders. Those kids are really young. But I don't think I've ever recovered. Different ways of what that might mean. Like the part where like low-key, like I do miss having a classroom, miss my students. I don't think I'm ever going to recover from that because they're all just growing up before my eyes and becoming young adults in today's world. I don't know if I've ever, and then the other part I don't think I've recovered from is my last year of teaching, where I arguably had like my worst class. And it wasn't even like the worst in the sense of what could be considered bad. I think it was just like annoying. Like they were there's just a lot of behavior management issues. And if I don't think any of my former students are in here, but one of my mods was my TA, and he knows what I'm talking about. So I think yes, there are certain aspects of that I've recovered from it already. The last time I was teaching in a high school was 2023 now. Wow, it's coming up on 3 years at this point. So by the end of this semester, I would have been away from my classroom as of 3 years ago. That's insane to think about. Alicia said, it's going. I'm counting days from deadline to deadline. Ouch. But then that implies you're almost there? Question mark? I hope it's going well, though. Despite all the deadlines, but I feel you on that. Like, it's just like project after project or assignment. And then adulting is just that forever. There might not be a grade, but the rest of your life is just deadlines on deadlines. Which I have a lot of deadlines coming up in the next like 48 hours, 72 hours maybe. It's after 72 hours. Is that like 90 something? 96? I just made that up. I was right, 96. Yeah, because work travel stuff. Training teachers is coming up. All right, Miso, hold on. My mother just came home. But I hope whatever the deadlines are, Alicia, that you are staying on top of them as best as you can. Because I know I don't on mine. And I really want to get better at my time management. Almost there because uni semester finishes. After that, just more classes and more deadlines. Okay, how many semesters do you have left? Miso. Okay, Miso just keeps walking in and out of my door. But at least the semester's almost... Question mark? Almost there. I imagine... Well, I don't know when your semester ends. I hope it... It's only February, so the semester just started for some people. It's complicated. Valid. Yeah. I was in a similar boat. I transferred schools, and then I changed my major a lot, so that very much complicated when I was originally supposed to graduate. And then after that, I continued straight into grad school, and that just made it even longer. Oh, man. Crazy. Wow, wait. It's 2026. Oh, God. Well, no, as of 10 years ago, I didn't finish school yet. I was about to. Or I was supposed to by this coming spring. So, no, I did not graduate quite yet. But yeah. Now I'm thinking, like, did I recover from everything else from being a high school teacher? Maybe. I think so much time has passed with some of the things because there's like I was a former English department head. So managing people that were older than me was a very interesting experience. A lot of Karens at the place that I worked at. I think I've recovered from that. I just don't get as triggered anymore, maybe. But that was a experience in and of itself. And I don't know that I ever really want to move back into management, or if management is for me. If for some people that is, but I don't think I aspire to to have more responsibility and be a leader in that sense. It's too much work. Thanks for hanging around, you rat. Appreciate you being here. All right, this break is about to wrap up. I got some work to do, even though it's almost 5 o'clock, because I have been procrastinating on a lot of things. So we're gonna keep co-working. This would be the third pomo. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right. There is an Ursaring in chat, and it's not showing up. I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at it, but I don't know why it disappeared. Procrastinating all the time, Alicia. Where's the PGC link? There's gotta be a way to refresh this. Wow, I didn't do it. Why is it broken? Huh. Everything on stream is just not having it today, huh? Oh well. Can't see the Pokemon. Anyways, I am going to lock in. So, good luck on this pomo. Thanks for being here, Alicia and everybody else. And Jeff, thank you for the raid, which I didn't say earlier. If you are... I don't know what I was going to say there. If you got a raid and run, thank you, sir, for bringing your community over here. Everyone else, if you're here to co-work, thanks for sticking around. I'm going to go get some work done. So, good luck. we made it to the next break. That went quick, and I still want to send this email. Or maybe I'll schedule it for tomorrow. But I am getting kind of hungry. I kind of need like a snack or something. Hope that pomo went well for everybody. Ake, I'm glad you got your dishes done. And I don't know if Nature Dragon's still here, but I appreciate you hopping by the stream. And everybody else that's on YouTube hanging out. All right. Well, I don't know if there's anything I can grab that I can like make in 10 minutes and then be like, yay, food. Probably should eat something before going to that movie though. Oh, right, there's the Nintendo Direct. Maybe we will watch that in a little bit. Could be first person to watch it, you're so lucky. Show this. Oh, we got the belly bolt. Nice. Well, I mean, that still counts as a task, so look for a snack. And I might as well just throw that up on stream. Where is my sticky note? There we go. Alright, I'm looking for food real quick. Here be. realized I was going to take the whole break, but enjoyed some Chopin. Well, here we are on the fourth pomo. Might be the last one. We'll see. I probably will because we got to jump to the movies with my parents. But anyways, good luck. All right. Well, that's the end of the timer there. Where were we? Okay, so we did finish that task. Done with one. And we were... All right. Well... I think we do have to, unfortunately, wrap up the stream in a bit. But I think what I'm going to do is watch the Nintendo Direct, because apparently there was one today that I wasn't aware of. And I'm kind of curious to see what was in there. So we'll check that out before we wrap up here. Let me see if I could put it on screen for all of us. Let's see. This one. There we go. Sorry, I know you guys don't see it on YouTube quite yet. We'll get myself adjusted here. This up. Let's see that. Oh, there we go. Well, watching YouTube on YouTube. If you're watching the live stream from YouTube, that's YouTubeception, I guess. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, I can hide. That's not it. What is this? Yeah, we don't need the image for now. Okay, let's pause the music. And close some of these windows here. Tech. Oh, wait. Why does it show 2 on Twitch? There we go. I could just show that one. Honestly. Yeah, let's do that. I'll move the chat over. And let's close out watching this Nintendo Direct. I don't know what's in here. Before I gotta jump off screen. Partner showcase. Okay. Ooh, I saw a trailer for this morning.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm.
I'm kind of excited for this.
15 years later, its survivors are
This is like a
living
co-op game.
peacefully.
But I love that it's
threat
like
of
in
another cosmic
this like
storm is coming up
90s anime
fast.
kind of style.
Maki and Omura, 2 young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this 2-player co-op
There we
adventure.
go.
You'll need a few tools to survive.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for this. This game looks really
Grabs
cool.
and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires
Interesting,
a
one person was
stream of
underneath,
super hot
pulling it
heat
for the person
to
on the right.
destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, 2 players can adventure together
Sick.
locally or online if one person has the game. Can these 2 brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
That looks fun.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Certain Bay Area in Japan.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormicide mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. The story follows Yusa Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself.
Oh,
This phenomenon is just the
does look
beginning.
like an anime.
Soon, other
Very
strange
interesting
incidents begin to plague
art
the
style.
island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormicide, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch
Interesting.
February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today.
Very much looks like an
on
anime
Nintendo
you're at.
eShop. Battle for World Glory.
wow. What's with all these
A new Captain
Games
Tsubasa
having like
game
a
is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch.
old
Choose
school
from a
looking
roster of over
anime
110
style?
characters representing 22 teams.
It's cool.
Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost.
Anime soccer
Go on
game.
the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory.
Whoa.
Gear up for sensational soccer action. When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins.
So were those first 2 just on
It was a
Nintendo
normal
Switch 2?
day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis.
Oh,
But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over.
oh.
Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision-making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape.
Wow, it's just a game about running.
Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno.
Oh. Bull.
And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally
4
or online,
players controlling
coordinating
1
with your
character.
friends is key to making it out alive.
Interesting.
Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11. Pre-orders begin later today.
Interesting.
On Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit.
Harmony said, "What's this? Trolling by not focusing the camera in game." I know, right? Like you're just you're just moving it around. I don't know. That'd be so messed up. What was that called? I think it said Tokyo Scramble or something like that. There it is. Yeah.
Awaken your Viking massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods.
This looks like
Fashion a bow
A
and
modern
arrows
age
to hunt
RuneScape.
wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes.
your ad
Don't
said,
get hit
"Bruh,
by
no
falling
play." What do you
trees.
mean? Like the video wasn't playing, or
Install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace.
this really do be
Now
looking like
you're safe,
RuneScape.
even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated?
Oh.
Don't forget the chimney too.
Lol.
By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands. And create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together.
Oh, it's RuneScape.
Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward.
I feel like I've heard of that
in
game
these
before.
games. Return to the Kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. For free. Soccer is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your
All right,
Join an
soccer.
exciting
Sorry, I'm skipping through stuff because
play
I
with
do have to head out
friends
soon.
soccer and aim to be the 2D action RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping. Went extinct. Birth of human civilization. In each age, and magic unique to Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales, launches. Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era.
Oh,
Play the
Super
first
Bomberman
Super Bomberman
games.
through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased.
Oh, this is
worldwide.
awesome. I'm hyped for that.
Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2
Let's
are also
go.
included. Plus, there's a brand new boss rush mode, as well as game share
Ooh,
support.
okay. I'm glad they're bringing this to Nintendo Switch
Super
Online.
Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later. The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch
Okay.
2.
FF7
In
Rebirth.
pursuit of its arch nemesis Sephiroth. Klaus
Well, let's jump ahead.
III.
That's cool.
Pre-orders begin late.
Vitals stable. Awakening subject.
While investigating a lunar research
Pragmata?
station, an injury
Pragmata?
befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
All right. Well, my door just keeps opening on its own. Let's see what's in here. Another anime game. Oh, Digimon Time Stranger coming to the Switch.
It's time to evolve.
Oh,
in the
man, I
latest
bought it for
Digimon story
PS5.
game. One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to
When does this
save the
release?
future.
Because I could just
And on
get it for
Nintendo
my Switch
2,
then.
You can select quality mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or performance mode,
Oh,
playing in full
man.
HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin
Oh, July
later
10th?
today
Never
on
mind.
Nintendo eShop. An
I can't even return my
adventure
game
set high in
anymore,
the
so.
sky is soaring in. Form your party from
Grand
a
Blue
roster of over
Fantasy.
20 characters, each with their own fighting style.
Ooh,
Channel the power of teamwork and summon
That looks
mighty
fun.
primal beasts to vanquish your enemies.
and I still need
You
to
can
beat
also team
Xenoblade.
up in local or online multiplayer.
Oh, cool. Online multiplayer.
Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches
Ooh,
on
Monster
Nintendo
Hunter
Switch
game.
2, July 9th. This game is flying in. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite
Ooh.
of Channeling.
That looks
Raise your
fun.
Monsties as you travel the world.
Console archives.
The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction.
Resident
and the
Evil,
riders trying to save
Fallout,
the world will have to contend with
Indiana
an even
Jones
greater
game, and
threat.
Elder Scrolls.
Monster Hunter Stories
there's
3
some
Twisted
mini stuff
Reflection
in here.
soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Ooh, there's a
Save
demo.
data can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
I might try that.
New titles are joining the archives. Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup.
All right.
Aim for first
Well.
place in a race against.
That was cool. Let's go back to co-working real quick since it's probably the most setup thing that I have. We're gonna wrap things up here. I apologize that we gotta cut the stream short, but we are heading out to go watch a movie with my parents. Or otherwise we would have continued co-working, honestly. But let's see. Who is still streaming? I don't know actually, Harmony. They said something like Solo Mio or something. I don't know what it is. I haven't not kept up with any movie releases. I do want to watch The Wrecking Crew though, but I think that's on Amazon with Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa. Mostly I only know that film is coming out because my because when we were in Hawaii, the restaurant was advertising it. You had said, hey, what's 10 plus 10? It's 20. Let's see, who is still streaming some co-working? Or, you know what? The Soups is live. We'll go pass this on to Nano Soups. She's playing some Marvel Rivals. Oh wait, is it? There we go. Raid. I need to find a better emote. I don't like that raid emote, but gotta find a more general one. Well, anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in today for some co-working. Hopefully we'll be back sometime this weekend with some more streaming, some more video games. We are 2 subs away from 500. We're getting very close. Thank you for those that subbed during the stream. I think like 5 people did, which is awesome. Thanks, Erat. And thanks for hanging out for most of the stream. Appreciate you. Over on YouTube. We're gonna go end the stream now and raid over to our friend Nano Soups on Twitch. Thank you guys for being here, and hopefully we will see you all in the next one. Bye. Play them. Yes. Oh, we also holding. No. I live. No. Yes, I still got one. Oh, you're dead. Oh, let's go. Oh.